This fella son, Suen Kuti, now very smart guy. You, he get some kind things where him talk. Hi, oh the guy, it too make sense. It too make sense. I no go to talk too much for this video. I don't want to talk too much. Make una help me listen to fella, because if I say you can't get one issue with one pastor, what do they call Femi Lazarus? See Femi Lazarus for here. Femi Lazarus be this. If I say you talk some kind things where touch him. Now why you do this video? Sit down well, watch this video so that you can understand what it this Suen Kuti they talk. The guy too gets sense. This guy too gets sense. Go watch and come and tell me what you think in the comment section. I will be there waiting. Watch.
Now make me understand that Nigerian professionals be Nigerian problem. After the elites, the problem we have in this country are the professionals. So tired, so willing to submit to the elites. No matter what they do that is bad, willing to submit. So they don't ever point out the true disease of our society. They point out the symptoms, blame the victim. Young people are smoking too much. Young people are fucking too much. They don't get cut their hair. Pull up your pants. You don't like to walk. We don't. All these excuses we give to blame the victims of the atrocities of your masters. We blame the victims for the atrocities of our masters because we are not brave enough to call our masters out and say, "Oh God, now you did wrong. Now you in the spoiled country." We don't want to do that. So it's important that we blame the victims. We have to turn around and blame it on the victims. The people will be saying that they are the victims of these wicked people will now say they are the cause of their own problem. Now, this live today, now to answer this Lazarus, Pastor Lazarus, wait to be name. I don't know, Femi Lazarus. I say African people bearing European name. Fella, thank you for changing my European name to African name. I say African people bearing these foreign names are so funny. I mean, imagine Femi Lazarus. I mean, what the fuck is this name? My God. Daddy Freeze sent me the guy ranting and had seen tags. You know, because normally I don't even want to talk for this thing. But over 1 million, I mean, no, I cannot exaggerate, but like over 300 people tagging me under this guy's nonsense. You know, and intellectually, I am above this guy. I'm sorry to say, when they tag me, you guys have to respect what I do. We are pioneers of Christianity. So when all of you start to tag me, and the useless person that is talking did not come outside and say, "Don't tag this one, so may they not spoil my job." And by the way, with the way he was talking, I know saying that me and Daddy Freeze they talk to. I know, but as all Christians are, I was too pussy. Was too pussy. He didn't have the balls to say our name. Because you need balls to say names. As much as they call his name, so Femi Lazarus, he had no balls. You know, that thing that makes you a man, that gives you bass in your voice, to say the names of the people he's talking to. That is the history. So when anybody is proud of CNN, of all these fucking schools all over the place, that this colonialists built, these missionary schools, what did they teach us inside? What have they taught us? What have we brought out of those schools? Look at our country. What has the school taught us? We can't even build roads. We can't build our own roads. We can't generate our own electricity. So what is the use of these colonial schools that this man is so proud of? Have the audacity to... I happy say that the fish don't teach him, saying a church can go now start propaganda. It is the church that started propaganda in this world. It is the church that came with the lies. So we as Yoruba people, Igbo people, Benin people, waiting our business with Mary Sleso. Did she stop killing of twins in our? Did she come and stop killing of twins in Yoruba land? Why am I, a Yoruba child, learning about Mary Slessor and the stopping of killing of twins? What thing concern me is, am I Calabar? Why is it not only in Calabar that they are teaching it? Why are they teaching it to children in northern Nigeria, in southern Nigeria, in Ghana? Why are they teaching it to children all over this country that have nothing to do with Calabar people? The way Femi Lazarus' brain is misdirected, that when he looks at himself in the mirror, he hates to see a black man. Because there's no way you can hate your ancestors that much and like yourself. For you to hate your ancestors like that, you must hate yourself. You must hate your appearance. So you speak like that so that people will know that you are not this appearance. When they talk like that, you won't make all the world know, say you might be looking black, but you are not a black man. That's what you are trying to say. And we understand. Now the failings of this country make people like you feel behave like that and still be walking scot-free. Because Edward Snowden, when one talk about young people like that, you know where America put Edward Snowden today. He has to run to Russia. Only Africans can talk about their country like this and their government embrace them. They are still allowed to influence people's brain. America, as they tell you, say they like freedom of speech, rich. Ask them, say, where is Edward Snowden today? Where is Chelsea Manning? Where is Gary Webb? People that spoke truths that went against the state. Where is Malcolm X? Where is Martin Luther King? From these so-called countries that are civilized and like freedom of speech. Yeah, but only African people, you can disparage your people anyhow. They too, they're happy because they too, they look in the mirror, they don't like what they see. As a true teacher, as every true teacher must, when you come in contact with superior knowledge, you must accept that, oh, this thing is the truth from what I said. And I happy say, instead go back today to show, say, Europeans had nothing to do with the abolition of slavery in Africa. I'll tell you about your people. I'm not let one stupid Europe boy represent a beer parlor, learn only history. That's beer parlor history. How many letters of African kings have you read, Femi Lazarus, talking about history? How many letters have you read? Have you read a single African king letter? Do you own the letter of an African king before? Have you seen it? Now, 20 years from now, Americans will go around telling the world how they stopped the war in Afghanistan. Americans will go everywhere, hey, we stopped the war in Afghanistan. Joe Biden stopped the war in Afghanistan. Is that true? But we are alive today. We were there alive today. We see the situation. We watch that war for 20 years. We know, say, Americans run away from Afghanistan due to the resistance of the Afghanistan people, due to the ferociousness of the Taliban. The fact that the Taliban refused to die, refused to give up. They fought America to a standstill. They fought them till America could fight no more. They fight America. Now America begins to see their children returning home in caskets. Before they begin show those caskets for news, American government tried to stop news from broadcasting the returning dead bodies. As soon as the mother starts to receive the dead bodies of their children, where Americans, they see thousands of their children, they return in caskets, they begin holla, we don't want war, we don't want war. Or maybe Femi Lazarus should come and take this book. Maybe Femi Lazarus, if you read, I know you don't read. I know even the Bible where they preach, you have not read it cover to cover. I can bet my life. You never read that book cover to cover before. Now verse by verse, chapter by chapter, they tell you for your theology school or your pastor will train you, they tell you now you read them. You never read cover to cover. I bet my life. African people abolish the slave trade. Now this is not just some pastor shouting in the people. Listen, this thing was written now. A friend of mine, a big brother, a teacher of mine also. How can you say some people, the same people where say they stop slavery, how come they did not stop colonialism? Why was that okay? Segregation, not being able to go to the same school that they go to, not to be able to enter the same bus that they go to, not to be able to enter the same restaurant that they enter, not to be able to live in the same areas that they live in our own land. And you say those people are good? Are you that blind? Are you that full of self-hate? That you say people that treat your ancestors like that are good people? And you blame your own ancestors that you are your king selling things. He's your king. Which your king? Which your king? I've shown you a letter from an African king. When he first immediately we saw them all over Africa, this was happening. The gospels that you read in the Bible are not the real gospels. Sure, I know. The real gospels are called as secrets. The church edits this one because they believe say human beings no go fit understand the knowledge of the real gospels. They are called the secret gospels. They are hidden in the Vatican. You can Google that, secret gospels. They are all in the Vatican. They don't put them in the Bible. The Bible that you read is highly edited. Highly edited. Things were taken out, things are added because they don't make you they confuse as they talk. It's called the secret gospels. Now look it for you. Jesus and Lazarus. Maybe they pay Lazarus be this. Femi Lazarus. I will read the secrets. Jesus Christ did not wake anybody from the dead. That was a part of the edits. What really happened between Jesus and Lazarus, I will reveal it here today. Then Clement replied in Disciple. Clement say, you did well in silencing the unspeakable teachings of the Capocasians. That's why they silence people. They want silence me for this country too. I can't tell people how many war I'm fighting alone. I can't tell you how many cases in court for nothing. How many police invitation left, right and center for nothing. For just saying the truth. And everybody invited, everybody standing on doing that I'm saying the truth. Trying to destroy me, trying to kill me, trying to bring me down, trying to tarnish my name. It's not easy. Anybody's talking for truth. They have been silencing us since. But this is not the point. I'm not here to tell you about Christianity, but to tell you, say, stop insulting your own ancestors and your land.
For centuries, the Ijele has been a revered masquerade in Igboland, a predominant tribe in southern Nigeria. The Ijele is a grand spectacle that commands respect, awe, and celebration. Today, Innocent Vehicles brings you the Ijele in a new form. A majestic, robust, and monolithic pickup truck designed to leave an indelible mark in the annals of automotive history. The Innocent Ijele is equipped with a powerful 3.0 L turbo engine and 4WD to conquer any terrain with ease. Make way for the Innocent Ijele, Innocent Vehicle, the pride of African roads.